Hi everyone, welcome back to my Dev Web App channel. Today I'll show you how to implement a dark light mode switcher with Tailwind CSS in React project. I'll implement the mode switcher in my weather app, but it will work for any project with Tailwind CSS. Let's take a look at the design. As you can see, I have a header and also button, dark. And when I press the button, the mode is changing. And as you can see, now we have a dark background and a white text for all containers, and here and here. And now I can press a light, and we have a dark text and a white background. And for the implementation, I'll use Tailwind CSS document for latest version, and we'll use a section toggling dark mode manually. Let's go to the code and build our functionality. I launched my Visual Studio Code and have weather app project created with React and Tailwind CSS. And let's check our doc. And first of all, I need to add dark mode selector and Tailwind config.js. And I'm going to open my config file and add this dark mode selector. And let me run my project with command npm run dev and open it in the browser. Now I'm going to create a header component and place it inside my app.jsx, but first of all I need a header.jsx file for my component, and it will be functional component or functional header. And now I'm going to return some JSX. I'll use header tag, and inside this tag I'm going to add h2 tag and provide React weather app text, and also I need button with text light or dark, and here I need some state variable, and I'm going to use state hook, and import was added, and initially it will be false, and this state variable will define what mode we use, dark or light. And I'm going to assign some values and add name. Let's name it dark10, and function will be set dark theme. Okay, and now depending I need assign, and now depending on the state of the variable, I'm going to provide text for button. I'll use conditional rendering and check if we don't have dark theme, then I'm going to use light, and otherwise it will be dark. Okay, and let's add our header component into app.jsx. Add header and close it. And export was added. Let's check our application. Okay, we have our text and our button, and we can provide some styles. I'm going to add class name to header and add flex and provide justify between to align content and make items center, to align items by center, and let's make background white. And for h2 tag, I'm going to add class name and make text large, and font will be bold, and add some padding. And for button, I can copy paste my existing styles from search bar. I have button, and I'll use the same styles as here with padding, background blue, text white, and rounded. Okay, class name and provide these styles. And for header, I also can copy paste the styles from my existing container, and I'm going to add them here. Okay, and let's check what we have. And we have our header and our dark button, and currently it does nothing. And let's implement functionality. And for that, I'm going to add on-click event handler. On-click, and by clicking the button, I'm going to change my variable just to go the variable. Okay, and let's check what I have now. And I'm going to press, and the text is changing, and we need to change background. And for that, you can check this doc, and basically we added dark mode selector, and now we need to add this dark class into HTML as they provided in doc, and also we need to use JavaScript to change selector, and let's implement this. And for that, I need use effect hook, use effect, and import was added, and I need to provide some function, and let's call this function when dark theme is changing. And okay, and for that, I'm going to use document and use document element, and it will be a root element, HTML element of our code. And let me add some name. I'll name it root. And for that root element, I'm going to add dark mode or remove dark mode depending on our state variable. And let's check if we have dark theme, then I'm going to use this root element, and we have class list, and I'm going to add dark to it. And if we don't have dark theme, that I'm going to remove dark mode by removing this dark class list, and remove and provide the name. And now we can use dark prefix in our code to define styles for dark mode. Okay, and let's try to add some style to our header, and I'm going to add dark and provide background gray and make it 800. Okay, and let's check. I'm going to press button, and as you can see, we have a gray background, and by pressing a light, we have white background. And also let's change the text. I'm going to add dark, and for dark mode, text will be white. And, let's check again. I'm going to press dark, and we have white text, and by pressing light, we have dark text. Okay, and I'm going to copy paste these styles and add them into my other places where I need to change color. Okay, and let's check what we have. I'm going to press dark, and we have a dark background for our containers, and also we have a white text for these containers, and pressing light will change the styles back. And I can refresh the page, press dark, and I have my dark mode enabled, and light returns to light mode. And that's all that I had for today. If you like the video, subscribe to my Dev Web App channel, like the video. I'll provide the links to the code and doc in my video description. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.